Hello, beautiful people. It's Rosalie. Welcome back. Welcome to the Ultimate World Music Reaction Channel, exploring another song by Disturbed. This is a special request by someone. It's literally, yes, someone. He requested the song, the cover of the song, If I Ever Lose My Faith. This is a song by Sting. I've been actually looking forward to this because I love Sting. And I've listened to a couple of Disturbed songs now. You can check out those reactions if you like. I love this song, If I Ever Lose My Faith in You. This is a song by Sting, released back in '93. Sting is legendary. I love Sting. Sting used to be in a band called The Police. They were an English rock band formed in 1977. His real name, by the way, is Gordon Matthew Thomas Summer, English musician and actor, and he was the front man and bassist and songwriter for The Police. And then Sting was doing his own stuff, and like I said, I just love his music. I'm gonna listen to part of his version, of Sting's version, and then I'm gonna see what Disturbed did with it. Makes me want to shuffle. I haven't heard this song in forever though. This is a classic to me. I love his voice. True, no lies detected.
You could say I lost my belief in our politicians.
Where's the lie? Where's the lie?
They all seem like game show hosts to me. If I ever lose my faith in you,
Yeah.
there'll be nothing left for me to do.
Oh yeah, that harmonic.
I could be lost inside their life without a trace. But every time
The mermaid.
I close my eyes, I see your face. Never saw no miracle of science. Didn't go from a blessing to a curse. Never saw no military solution. Didn't always end up in something worse, but let me say this first. If I ever lose my faith in you, if I ever lose my faith in you, there'll nothing left for me to do.
That's cool.
Left for me to do. If I ever lose my faith, if I ever lose my
Lower now, I like that.
if I ever lose my faith,
Okay.
if I ever lose
All right, all right. All right, guys, I love this so much. Such a cool song. It's definitely a declaration to me of not losing faith from him, perhaps, in this person that he loves, right? Losing faith in politicians and even religion or what the church does, but basically telling this person they love, if I ever lose my faith in you, there'll be nothing left for me. I do feel like that could still be a declaration, even towards God, right? Because the church is made up of people, even religion, science, it's all a practice, right? We build theories until they're falsified. Even when you lose your faith in a religion or in church, I feel like it could still be a person's way of saying, but I'm not going to lose my faith in you. But we're not going to go deep in the lyric, interpret it one way or the other. But now I want to check out Disturbed, If I Ever Lose My Faith in You.
You could say I lost my faith in science and progress. You could say I lost my belief in religion.
Okay, I am glad, thank you someone, that you recommended me listening to Sting's version again first, so I can contrast how they interpreted this song, what they did with it. Already, just my first thoughts, Sting's version, obviously being the original, had way more, due to the time that it was released in, way more of that 80s vibe. Definitely had that upbeat, playful, fun 80s vibe to me. Here, I'm already hearing a much more somber approach, starting with that piano introduction. Cool. It's cool to hear him sing higher than what I'm used to. I think when I heard Sound of Silence or even The Light, there was much more, that he was moving much more in the lower notes in that rich, full range. Here he's starting much higher and soft, and I like that. And I think that showcases the vocal range, but it also shows a very new and very different interpretation of the song. But it also fits because Sting sings fairly high comparatively, and the song is sung fairly high, so it is fitting.
You could say I lost my sense of direction. You could say all of this and worse, but if I ever lose my faith in you, there'll be nothing left for me to do. Some would say I was a lost man in a lost world. You can say I lost my faith in the people on TV. You can say I lost my belief in our politicians.
Fitting though. Creepy, but fitting.
They all seem like game show hosts to me, but if I ever lose my faith in you, if I ever
Okay.
lose my faith, there'll be nothing left for me to do. If I ever lose my faith in you.
Oh, snap.
I could be lost inside their lies without a trace. But every time I close my eyes, I see your face.
Snap. They just switched it up on us hardcore. Wow, that was not expected. I was wondering if they're going to go a little heavy on us here. It's definitely a very different interpretation of the song, but I like it. And I don't want to say too much before the song's over, but they just got me by surprise. Oh. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, so many thoughts. Yes. I like this. So, okay, where do I begin? Let me try to just hit some bullet points. Sting's version to me really had that 80s vibe, right? Made me want to shuffle the elements of the guitar, the drums. I thought I heard an accordion, just a really cool classic track. And the video clip had an eerie vibe of a lot of the browns and beige colors. Not a whole lot of color pop, not just black and white. Men that looked like they were from the medieval times or the church, the monks. It had the mermaid at the beach at one point. I got this idea of maybe this is towards someone that he loves. If I ever lose my faith in you, then there would be nothing left for me to do. What Disturbed did here was really epic. First of all, it's interesting because they still had that eerie vibe, that foggy vibe that we saw in the original. Here it was a lot of gray, black and white. That was kind of neat. So I feel like there were certain things that they pulled from the original, little hints, very, very subtle, but then interpreted it in a brand new and very unique way. When it first started with the piano and the higher pitched vocals, I got more of a ballad vibe. And then they surprised me with that epic rock that they went back into towards the end, giving it just a way harder feel, which I liked. Here in the music video, we still saw elements that would pop up and come in and out, like we saw in the original video. In the original, it was the cross, and it was Sting on that chair, and his face in that sun. Here, it was things like the soldiers showing up, or that creepy face of a politician, or that TV that was unplugged and it glitching, losing faith, things being cut off and disconnected. That fireplace that he was leaning in front of or even kneeling in front of. That's why I also thought that was interesting, because we're talking about losing faith and he's on his knees as if to pray. There were elements of fire and smoke even in the original, which I feel like Disturbed pulled from, where they had smoke and that fireplace. It was much heavier, more somber, I feel, which also fits with what they did with Sound of Silence, where the Sound of Silence was much more fitting to the time of its origin, and then when interpreted by Disturbed, had a much more somber, heavy interpretation. And here, them interpreting this song the way they did, I feel like maybe this is too far-fetched, could also be interpreted as where the original it was more playful. Oh, I don't want to ever lose my faith. It's now heavier and more of a warning, perhaps. And I'm pulling that from also comments from The Sound of Silence, but perhaps now this idea of like, we cannot lose our faith. I cannot lose my faith. And what's interesting, to add to my interpretation, then he was looking at himself, and it was the faces of different people looking at their own reflection. And that made me wonder if this is more about losing faith in ourselves. That young kid trying to dive into the water. Maybe this idea of I cannot lose faith in I can't lose faith in myself. I can't stop believing in myself. I need to continue believing in myself, loving myself, like the child that's about to jump in the water to go for a swim. This concept of, I need to take this leap, I can do this. This woman, this man, different people looking at their own reflections, and perhaps this reminder, you cannot stop believing in yourself. Because if you stop believing in yourself, if you stop having faith and you stop moving forward, there's nothing left. So that interpretation of this song took a very different vibe on for me, but it also helped me see the lyrics through a different lens. What did you think? I liked this a lot. Let me know in the comments below. As always, like, share, subscribe. I'm sure I missed something, so blow up the comments. Let me know what you think, what it means to you, and what I missed. Thank you for being part of this ride. I hope you had a good time. I'll see you on the next one. Ayo!